We're back with Peter Schweizer. He is the author of the soon-to-be-released, and by that I mean soon, 6 days. The book is Clinton Cash, the untold story of how and why foreign governments and businesses helped make Bill and Hillary rich. Goes on sale May 5th. Peter, again, it's great to have you here.
Thank you.
This is such an important book because what you lay out is a pattern of behavior, conduct, and frankly, embarrassing misjudgments on the part of the Clintons. It's unparalleled, as far as I know, in American history.
Oh, yeah, I don't think there's anything close. And, you know, here's the thing. When Clinton was put forward as Secretary of State, President Obama and his transition team had some very simple and basic requirements that a lot of people felt weren't even tight enough. It was basically that they had to disclose all contributions, that they had to do things related to Bill's speeches. So there was a very basic requirements.
The famous memo of understanding that was really a ticket to whatever they wanted.
Exactly. But they couldn't even honor that commitment because, as we know today, based on reporting, you've got 1,100 contributions that were never disclosed. We sort of, you know, in the book, we show that how that works, how they set up this Canadian entity, how it's a pass-through to the Clinton Foundation, how they used it to avoid scrutiny for undisclosed donations. So they've done that. And then also the news today, we talk about in the book about an Indian politician named Amar Singh, who is listed as a donor between $1 and $5 million. The problem is Amar Singh doesn't have that kind of money, and he was asked by the Indian press today, and he said, no, that wasn't my money. Somebody else made that contribution. So even the disclosed donations, the names listed, we can't have any confidence in them.
As I recall, that was the famous mango deal, nuclear power for mangoes, another brilliant trade deal brought to you by the U.S. government. As this president is seeking now trade promotion authority, and most of the Republicans want to give him their constitutional responsibility for trade under the Trade Promotion Act. It is to me mindless. Uranium One. That is an extraordinary story. 20% of the uranium assets of this country, despite a review ostensibly by CFIUS, by the Department of State under the aegis of Secretary Clinton, giving those assets to the, crying out loud, the Russian government.
Yeah, giving 20% of U.S. uranium assets to the Russian government while Hillary Clinton is Secretary of State. Her foundation and bill and speaking fees take in $145 million from 9 shareholders involved in Uranium One. I mean, can you say conflict of interest? I mean, that's massive. Think about that number. We get exercised about campaign contributions and PAC contributions, as we legitimately should, that are in the tens of thousands. We're talking about more than $140 million.
Amazing. Amazing. Have you contemplated what, as president, Hillary Clinton might be able to do for her husband's speaking fees and how the foundation might blossom? And by the way, we should point out varying accounts, 15 to 10% now is the latest estimate. 10% of that money went to, quote-unquote, charitable purposes. The rest, travel, expenses, salaries. My Lord.
Yeah. The infrastructure of the Clinton Foundation is really populated a lot with ex-aides, political aides, current political aides, people who are going to be political aides on the campaign. The fundraising apparatus for the Clinton Foundation is made up of people who raised money for her 2008 presidential campaign. They're going to do it again later. So it's a wonderful place for them to put a lot of political aides in and out of government service while they're waiting to retake the White House.
Perhaps to take up a position with a campaign organization of some sort.
Yes, indeed.
Peter, I don't know if you ever imagined that you'd be having this kind of impact. It's profound, it is wide, and it is growing. So congratulations on the book.
Thank you,
Peter.
It's always great to be here.
Great to see you. The book is Clinton Cash. It's available online and at bookstores everywhere beginning Tuesday. You can pre-order it, of course, right now on Amazon.com. We recommend you do. Up next, the Baltimore